Hello and welcome to episode 13 of the Poems and Stories series. Today's story is titled The Miller of Mansfield. This story is retold from one of the Old English ballads. A favorite subject of the old ballads was the adventures of the king when wandering in disguise or unknown to his subjects. One summer's day, the king with all his princes and nobles rode a-hunting to the green forest. All day long they chased the hart and the hind till evening forced them to turn home. Then the king, riding fast, lost all his lords in the forest. He wandered warily, all alone, up and down. At last he met with a rude miller, and asked him the way to the city. "Sir," said the miller, "I think you do not for nothing ride out of your way." "Why, what do you think of me?" said the king merrily. "Good faith," said the miller, "I will not flatter you. I guess you to be some gentleman thief. Stand you back where you are, lest I crack you on the crown." "You abuse me," said the king. "I am a gentleman, but no thief. I need lodging for the night." "You have not," said the miller, "one penny in your purse. All that you have hangs upon your back." "There you are wrong," said the king. "I have gold to pay all that I owe." "If you be a true man," said the miller, "I will lodge you for the night." "Here's my hand," said the king. That was I ever." "Nay, nay," said the miller. "I'll know you better before we shake hands. I will join hands with none but honest men." Thus they went along to the miller's house, and when the door was opened, there came out a smell of a pudding and other good things a-cooking. The miller went in first. "Now," said he, "let me see what you are. Ha! You have an honest face. You shall lodge with us tonight." "Truly," said his wife, "he is a handsome youth. Yet it is best, husband, to go slowly. Tell me, are you no runaway youth? Show me your passport, and all shall be well." The king made a low bow with his hat in his hand. "I have no passport," he said. "I am a poor courier who has lost his way. For your kindness here to me I will repay you well." "Then," said the miller's wife, "young man, you are welcome here. And though I say it myself, you shall be well lodged. You shall have fresh straw on your bed, and good brown sheets likewise. But you must have a care not to kick them." This caused the king to laugh most heartily. Then they sat down to their supper. There was a hot bag pudding, and a good apple pie, and cider in a brown bowl, which was passed merrily about the table. "Wife," said the miller, "bring forth Lightfoot now." The wife went to the little cupboard in the wall, pushed aside a small door, and brought forth a venison pasty. "Eat all you will," said the miller, "but make no waste. You will not find this in many houses." "In truth," said the king, "I never ate so dainty a thing before." "It is no dainty for us," said Dick, "for we eat it every day." "Where can you buy such food?" asked the king. "We never pay a penny for it," said the miller. Well, now and then we shoot a wild deer over there in the king's forest." "Then I think," said the king, "that this is venison." "Any fool," said the miller, "would know that. But I pray you say nothing about it wherever you go. We would not, for 2 pence, have the king know of it." "I promise you that I will keep it a secret," said the guest. "The king shall never know any more about it than he does at this minute." And after he had finished his supper, he went to bed and slept soundly through the night. The next morning the nobles were seeking in every town for the king. As he was mounting on his horse, they spied him in front of the miller's cottage. "The king! The king!" they cried, and one and all they fell on their knees before him. Then was the miller filled with terror, and he stood shaking, for he thought that surely he would be hanged. The king saw him trembling and drew forth his sword. The miller fell on his knees, crying before them all, and thinking that the king was about to cut off his head. But the king, to repay him for his kindness, gave him a great estate and made him a knight. An English tale. Nice little short story for us this evening. If you like listening to the stories, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.